Yo, what's good, Griff413 here back in the day, and today, guys, we are here because there is a brand new Community Bounty Hunter Challenge for the month of December, and this month we are taking on none other than Xbox's Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer, guys, if you don't know who he is the Executive Vice President of Gaming over at Microsoft, which means, literally, at some point or another, he has had something to do with every single game you have ever played on your Xbox One console, which is just remarkable to think about. That is crazy, and the fact that we're going head-to-head in a race against a Microsoft executive is just mind-blowing. I mean, last month we went against one of the big boys over there at Turn 10, Dan Greenwald, and then the month before that we took on a Formula 1 driver in the form of Joseph Newgarden, which, guys, this is crazy to think. Like, all these people that we get to race against in this game is just insane. But this month we are taking on Hockenheim's National Circuit in a brand new car to Forza Motorsport 7, being the 2017 number 92 Porsche GT Team 911 RSR. Now, you guys will actually notice there is a little bit of a typo on this screen. It should say number 92, however, though it says number 911. That's kind of silly, but, you know, can't really be helped on my end because that's a Forza issue right there. But holy crap, guys, this is a brand new car to Forza Motorsport 7, and anybody who sets a time in this Community Bounty Hunter Challenge, anybody, anytime, I cannot stress that enough, will receive this brand new car. That is so cool, guys. That is so cool. Like, this should be a prize for winning the race and beating Phil Spencer. But no, everybody gets this car, which that has got me a little bit excited. Now, granted, I will also mention, all gifts will be gifted sometime after January 2nd when the event closes. Now, I've gone ahead and set my time, which is currently sitting at a 1:31.920, but let's go ahead and take a look at Phil Spencer's time right now, because he is currently sitting at a 1:37.370, which this might mean that we have got a little bit of a benefit here. So, those of us who are not necessarily the fastest racer in the world, you know, maybe we're not all that great, because Phil Spencer is not, you know, somebody who sits down and plays Forza every day in the form of Dan Greenwald, or is a Formula 1 driver like Joseph Newgarden. His times might not be all that fast, which gives us a little bit more of an even playing field, which I am really excited about, because that means more people are likely to actually beat this Community Bounty Hunter Challenge, which there are a few cars available, as there's currently a poll over on Forza Motorsport's Twitter page, which I will link a description to down below. So first up, what we have is the Ferrari 599 GTO coming in at 40% of the total votes so far. Then we have the Honda Civic Type R Forza Edition with 26% of the votes. Then we have the Nissan IDX Nismo with 18% of the votes. And then finally we have the Ford Escort RS 1600, not 1600, the Ford Escort RS 1800, I'm sorry guys, I'm just getting this all kinds of wrong, at 16%. Which, honestly, the Nissan and the Ford, I can kind of see their percentage, but I don't understand why people are voting the Honda Civic down and not, you know, I honestly thought it would be reversed with the Ferrari. I mean, the 599 GTO is cool and all, but I mean, we got the 599XX already in the game, but we don't have a wide-body Honda Civic Type R. There are 2 days to go ahead left and vote on this poll, which, again, link is down in the description below. So I'm just going to go ahead and play really quickly my replay so that you guys can go ahead and see how I did it. However, though, honestly, I just sort of raced. I really wasn't even, you know, doing a whole lot. In fact, there is still a lot of time that I can see where I can go ahead and take off. I just need to figure out exactly how to take those corners. These were like my first 15 laps that I got this in. So I've still got plenty more to do, which has got me really, really excited. Here we go. Cut that corner just a little bit. Trying not to go in the green. I've noticed that if you can somehow avoid that little green spot, you will get a little bit more speed out of that first corner. All right, then you want to come down here, and you actually just want to let off the brakes instead of braking all the way through the corner. Try not to hit that edge, and try not to hug the edge too much, is what I have found. And right there, we have gone ahead and set ourselves up pretty nicely for this lap. As we come around this next corner, we need to start hitting the brakes pretty soon, right about here. Now, this corner, I'm trying to figure out what the best way is if I don't already have it, because I feel like I'm losing a lot of speed here, and I feel like there is somehow going to be a way, as I don't shift gears up. I feel like there's maybe a way that I can get a little bit more out of there. Go a little bit wide, try and cut this corner in and hug the edge as we come out, and there we go onto the straightaway. Now there is another spot here that we can actually go ahead and get some time, as if we brake just a little bit sooner, all that green section right there on the edge, you can actually hug that along the corner, and you can actually cut that corner pretty far as we come around this corner set. This one is honestly one of the trickiest ones to do, as you got to hit this just right, because I have honestly, every single time that I've set a dirty lap, it's because I went off right there. And here we are coming up here to the final corner. You can actually cut that pretty nice and wide, and you can actually almost go flat out through there. You will have to lift just barely, and there we go across the line. So that is pretty good, I think. So anyway, though, that is all I wanted to go ahead and mention to you guys today, and that's where we're going to wrap it up. If you guys are able to actually go ahead and beat my score, leave it down in the comment section, as I want to know which one of you guys I need to go back and beat. But anyway, like I said, that's where I'm going to go and wrap it up for today. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Garrett413 and Instagram.com/Garrett413. And as well, if you guys like this video, go and make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Bye.